wish I knew everything I wish I do. Maybe you wish it too. Let me make your wish come true. True, you on my mind. Don't waste. Hello, Cancer and Grand Rising. Welcome to your weekly message. So, guys, we are focusing on this week's, a full moon partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. I had to get it right, guys. So it's happening this Friday, the 19th. And it is a very powerful time for transformations. A lot of things are going to be coming up for a lot of people, especially in relationships and connections. So we're going to be seeing, Cancer, how is this energy on Friday going to be affecting your connection? What can you expect to see? What can you expect to happen? What changes are going to be coming up as a result of this powerful energy? So if you're interested for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, let's get in tune for the Cancers. Let's see what the energies are going to be. So the first card out is pay attention to the red flag. The signs are cautioning you. So Cancer, what I'm getting with this card is that there's really going to be a lot of energies coming up that may trigger you, especially on an emotional level. To me, red flags are always, especially from a spiritual perspective, they're always something like it's an indication that you have a wound or you have a sore spot, right? That you have to tend to, or that you need to, heal. Let's put it that way. So what else can Cancer expect to see happening in their relationships? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So Cancer, I don't get the energy that this is exactly what's going to be like the case. I don't get that your person is not in love with you anymore, that you're not in love with your person, but I feel like there are going to be triggers that may make you feel like maybe this person's losing feelings for you, or you guys are not on the same page. I don't get that that's actually going to be the case, but I feel like that's the energy that's going to be pulled up to the surface for you. Because Cancer, if you have wounding from the past of, being in connections where it wasn't always fair, it wasn't always equal, and the people, weren't always on the same page as you in the past, I feel like that's an energy that hasn't yet been healed inside of you. And that's going to be triggered inside of you for this energy of the full moon eclipse in the sign of Taurus. It's going to be bringing that stuff up for you, especially with separation being here. Now, again, Cancer, what I'm getting strongly is that this is going to be mostly in your head. It's not going to be the actual reality of the situation. I feel like it's going to be what you see or what you perceive of your situation because of, again, old wounding or old trauma that's being brought up to the surface, is being triggered to the surface so that you can heal it, so that you can process it, and you can deal with the energies finally, right? But that's what you guys can expect to see coming up overall in your relationships. With separation now, is this time apart from your partner is on the horizon. With this energy, guys, I have to be real. I don't feel like you and your person are meant to break up because you guys are not in love with each other. I feel like it could lead to a separation because your person might say, well, you know what? I see that, you have some sore spots that are coming up. Maybe we need to separate so that you can find time to heal yourself, right? But I feel for a lot of you guys, the case is going to be, especially with give your relationship a chance, and this could be the one underneath that. And then we have released your ex. Look at that. This is what I'm saying, guys. Like, some of you guys are really going to, you might feel like this person is attempting to separate from you, or separation is maybe on the horizon, but I feel like that's really your fear talking. I feel like the ultimate situation is that there's a need for you to really work on your partnership, because this person is a really good match for you, or a really good fit for you. But there's something about your past that you have to release. Releasing your ex doesn't mean that you're still in love with a person from your old history. It could just be that the energies or the trauma that you experienced in that old situation, you haven't yet cleared your energy. Literally, the card says the time has come to clear your energy. And I feel like from whatever old situations you guys have been in, Cancers, you haven't cleared your energy from that fully. And so what's going to be coming up for you guys in your connection is that you're going to get symbols and red flags and signs and triggers around maybe this person, again, not feeling the same as you, or maybe feeling like this person wants to leave you, or they don't want to be with you. But again, I'm feeling personally I'm feeling personally, Cancer, that this is going to be triggers that just come up. It's more or less in your head. It's not the actual reality of your situation. So be mindful of that energy. And let's see. So what else can Cancer expect to see in their situation as it pertains to love and romance? With this full moon eclipse in the sign of Taurus happening on Friday, how is this going to be affecting Cancer's relationship, Cancer's connection? All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. So again,
feeling like it's not equal with the give and take. Like I'm telling you guys, with that unrequited love, I feel like this is the main energy that's going to be coming up for you. Realizing that maybe you do have an equal partnership, or realizing that you feel like you're not in an equal partnership, right? But regardless of what the situation is, I feel like for you guys, equality is going to be a big factor, right? Whether it's you taking the time to realize how you can be more giving to your partnership. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's really going to be you feeling like you're getting breadcrumbed. You're getting the short end of the stick. You know, it's maybe not fair, or this person's not on the same page as you. They don't want the same things that you want, whatever this may be. But I feel like those are the energies that are really going to be coming up for you guys. And let's see what else we have for the Cancers. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. If I didn't say that earlier, guys. So we have the King of Wands, which is Leo energy. Some of you guys could be connecting with a Leo, but this is in reverse. I feel like it's going to cause you guys to act out of character. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Okay. For Cancer, the Ace of Swords. Ooh, for Cancer. The Emperor. Ooh, we go from the King of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse to the Emperor right side up. That's what I'm talking about. With the Ten of Cups. Ooh, I like this. What else do we have for Cancer? Let's get one more shuffle, and then we're gonna see. Ooh, all right. Yeah, we got some energies coming out, Cancer. We got some energies coming out. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, 8 of Cups, followed by the 6 of Cups. Okay. I see. Okay. All right, Cancer. This is interesting. So at the back, we have the Lovers. And I use this deck not even realizing that they have 3 different lovers cards. They have the man and the woman, they have a lovers card with 2 women, and they have a lovers card with 2 men, right? So I guess in honor of same-sex relationships, right? But for you guys, you got the man and the woman. I feel like this is also talking about a really deep bond between 2 opposite energies. So you could be in a opposite sex relationship, but I feel like for you guys, specifically Cancer, this is really talking about the burden of trying to, like, I feel, bring balance to a very loving connection, or a connection that you feel really deeply tied to or associated to. It's really hard for you, to the point where you may feel like you want to throw in the towel sometimes, because it's just really hard to find balance or to find stability in this connection, or even to restore and bring healing to this connection. I feel for some of you Cancers, you have gone through things with your person, or if this is not your person, then this is just in love period in the past. That Tower moments, right? They have turned you into the Queen of Swords, where you become a little detached from your heart space and become more logical. Some of you may have the tendency to overthink, or when it comes to being in relationships, you use your head first before you use your heart or your emotions. But I feel like that's really as a result of some of the things that you've experienced, some Tower moments that have happened in your past, maybe sudden breakups or sudden heartbreaks, sudden, like, finding out things coming to light. But whatever this is, I feel like it's really left a damper on your ability to find happiness and balance in any love connection that you've had ever since then. And that's what's really going to be brought up to the surface for you guys when it comes to, this connection and the energies of Fridays. What is it again? Oh my gosh, the full moon, partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. I feel like those are the main things that are going to be shown to you or revealed to you, right? Because the Tower does talk about sudden revelations as well. And so what we talk about when we see this card of the 6 of Pentacles, especially next to the King of Wands in reverse, I feel like some of you guys have been taking action from maybe like a very angry place. And it's like almost like feeling upset or feeling angry or feeling frustrated behind the fact that maybe you feel like you've been getting the short end of the stick in your connection, or like things just have not been fair for you. And I feel like that has been causing you to maybe act out, or to feel a lot of rage, or to feel a lot of anger in your energy. But what seems to be happening also with this energy of this partial lunar eclipse is that something is going to be revealed to you. Some truth is going to be spoken to you, or you're going to be having a deeper understanding of something that's going to allow you to take back your power, right? Some of you guys are going to realize that your happily ever after is right here. You have an opportunity to actually have this. It's here. It's readily available for you. But first, before you can even engage with this opportunity, I feel like it's going to cause you to reflect on maybe some of the people that walked out on you in the past, or maybe some of the people you had to leave behind in the past that maybe you didn't really want to, but you felt like you needed to in order to get what you felt like was necessary for you to be fair to yourself, right? Because maybe you were dealing with people in the past who did give you the short end of the stick. They weren't always fair to you. They weren't always kind to you. They didn't always treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. But I do feel, Cancer, that you have carried those energies into this connection now, regardless if this person who you're with now is somebody who put you through that in the past, or those were other people. But regardless, like, the here and the now is the here and the now. Like, I feel that there's a need to let bygones be bygones. There's a need to let yourself heal and release old energies from your past, because they're just not serving you. What I see here is that there's really an opportunity for you to claim back your power. But before you can really reclaim your power, you have to first explore the ways in which you've been giving it away to begin with, right? Playing victim, feeling like, what was me? You know, these things are not, what am I trying to say? Like, these things have not been fair to me, or these situations or experiences have not been fair to me. Maybe you're even thinking this person is going to do me like the people in the past. This is a cycle that keeps perpetuating itself. But I feel like there's a need for you to journey back into the past and really explore those opportunities, because I feel like there's a gift hidden in those old situations. It's like a blessing in disguise that you won't be able to see the blessing in the mirror because the mirror has been cracked, meaning you're looking through like a tainted lens. You could never see the true reflection of what this opportunity or what these old opportunities were, right? And what I really see is that it was an opportunity for you guys to reclaim your happiness. Every time that you've been in a situation, especially romantically, with somebody who treated you less than you deserved, it was an opportunity for you to reclaim your power and to really reclaim your happiness, as far as on a personal level. Because, you know, we all understand at this point that people don't make us happy, right? We've seen it all the time where we're just unhappy, and nothing that anyone around us does can change that or can alter that or can fix that. And so for Cancer, what I feel for you guys is that the key to your happiness lies in you reflecting in the mirror, and you're being gifted a beautiful opportunity. We have sirens in the background, which you guys know is always like my New York City indicator that we're on the money, because they come at very specific times, these sirens. But I feel like it's really an opportunity for you to review the past and see exactly what the lesson was in that broken or hurtful opportunity. It's that serious, guys. My apologies for New York City, hectic and chaos and all the crazy things that happen on the streets that I cannot control. But yes, Cancer, so I feel like you're really being gifted a golden opportunity with this full moon, partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus, to reflect back and see how you can reclaim your power, right? And even reflect back and see how you may be even projecting this wound onto your current situation. Because with pay attention to the red flags and unrequited love, that automatically gave me that, like, it's more or less as a result of things you've been through than it is as a result of like this person being shady. Now, let's say this, Cancer, if you are dealing with somebody who is being shady, I feel like it's also an opportunity for you to realize that you come before anybody else, right? I'm starting to see this a different way for a select few of you. I feel like for most of you, your partner is 10 toes, like they're down for you, they're good to you, and you're just kind of replaying trauma or projecting trauma from your past. But for a select few Cancers, there may be an opportunity now for you to reclaim your power by walking away from something that maybe you were never able to walk away from in the past. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who's not treating you the best in this present moment, and there is an opportunity for you to do something different than maybe what you've done before, for you to reclaim your power by realizing that you deserve more than what you're settling for. That's for some of you. But guys, take it as it resonates. We have Levi here scratching himself. You know, we got things happening. So let's pull some Moonology for the Cancers. Because I do feel like for most of you, your person is really good to you. I feel like what you're doing is just replaying old wounding. But for a select few of you, that old wounding may be replaying as a person who is just like your past. And it's happening so that you can finally learn to take back your power. So let's get Moonology and let's see what else will be happening for you guys as a result of this full moon energy. This full moon, partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. For the Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what can we expect to see happening and their connections? So we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. We have believe in the impossible, blue moon. We have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio, which we just had a new moon in Scorpio on the 4th. And conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So we're having a full moon eclipse again on the 19th. I feel like this is the energy that's really going to be helping you guys to wrap up old cycles, right? Conclusions are within reach. I feel like you guys by the end of this week, especially going into early next week, you guys will realize that it's really going to be easy for you to work through your fears. You're going to have to believe in the impossible, because for you guys, believing in the impossible is believing that, you know, there is happiness that exists for you, right? A 10 of cups situations can come into your life. Like, you can manifest that, right? For some of you, it's believing in the impossible because for so long you haven't had this kind of a situation, so it feels impossible for you. But there's a need for you to have more faith, right? Work through the fear that you're going, look, that's the red flags. Those are those fears that are coming up, the old wounds that are kind of being projected onto a newer situation, right? What I'm getting for you guys is work through your fears, regardless if you're in the first group of cancers where your person's really good to you, but you just have old trauma resurfacing, or for the second group of cancers where your person is not being the best to you and you have to work through your fear of actually walking away from somebody, right? Because again, some of you guys do have a fear of having to leave somebody out in the cold, having to walk away and abandon somebody, right? Take it as it resonates, Cancers. I see this both ways, but either way, that's going to be a cycle that you'll be able to wrap up by the end of this week, early next week, especially with the accessibility of this full moon eclipse. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be really powerful. It's going to be bringing up a lot of the shadow energy that needs to be processed, that needs to be healed, that needs to be transmuted, so that we can finally face it. At the back, we have a win-win outcome is forecast. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, I don't see this going really bad for you. I feel like it's just going to be a triggering time in which you're going to be able to really address some of those wounds and some of those shadows. So let's get some advice. And we're going to be using Whispers of Love. So let's see, for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the advice as it pertains to the energies that are going to be coming up for you guys as a result of this, what is it, full moon eclipse, full moon partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus? Guys, that's a mouthful. All right, let's see. All right, so we have spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. We have you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Nice. And honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So I feel like there may be a conversation, because we have two cards here of communicating, right? Listen and talk to each other, and then speak with love and truth. There may be a need for you to communicate, Cancer, some of the things that you've been through in the past. This reminds me of I believe it was Aquarius's reading, where they kind of had the same energy of letting someone know that, you know, they're being affected by old wounds or things of that nature. But I feel like there's a need for you to believe in yourself. That's going to help to set the tone. This is card number 4. It says you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. So I feel like there's a need for you to believe in yourself. That's going to reestablish like a more solid foundation for you to proceed forward with, but also communicate your feelings from a very honest and very vulnerable standpoint. It's okay to let somebody know that you've been hurt in the past, that things have happened to you, or that you've experienced things in the past that you haven't really gotten over yet, even if it's with this person. And at the back, we have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. That gives me like the energy of the 10 of Cups here, like believing in the impossible, believing that your dreams can come true, that you can actually be happy, because it is true. You can have happiness. It's here for you, right? You just have to heal. You have to get rid of or release those old energies that are really weighing you down, that are not serving you. And then you can begin to reestablish a firmer foundation from a more healed standpoint, right? So Cancer, that is what I have for you guys. This was a beautiful reading. If this hit for you, if this vibe for you, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going. Until next time, I love you guys, and that's it.